There we go. Welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master, Bilbo. Come join us as we travel through the tales from the Yawning Portal. This is our 12th episode of the Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan. The plan is to play the same characters through each of the adventures in the Yawning Portal, level up the characters accordingly, and finish with the Tomb of Horrors. Our players have completed the Sunless Citadel and the Forge of Fury. And tonight, we are missing a couple players. Torn will be with us momentarily, probably about 30 minutes, 35 minutes or so. He's at a birthday party. We are missing Elle. Elle will be back, I'm assuming, next week. And we are missing our broke college kid, Valian, who's back in town but is working. So he's really in a drugstore coma, as I know. And the great thing is, too, is we have Thorn back after a long absence. He's been missed, and now he is back with us on Wednesday nights, as long as work doesn't take him away from us. So come join us as we travel through these old school dungeon crawls. And I understand, Kit, you are going to go ahead and do a recap from last week's episode. Go yes. Fire away.
So, how I remember it, Torn went through the door and up to the pedestal and touched something, and then the voice was like, solve this puzzle or die. Then Elle and Erebus also went to the room to help him out and just look around, see if there's anything useful. Then there was a ghostly. Erebus triggered something for a ghostly figure attacked, and they also had to roll. Was it intelligence checks? Okay. Intelligence checks to make sure they didn't get hurt by whatever was in the air. Erebus failed one of them.
Good memory about that part.
It was funny. The one who always rolls the best out of us, other than Torn, failed the roll.
Fair enough.
And but they defeated the ghostly guy. Erebus started filling with the crystal. Elle started blinking in and out, and then Torn got disappeared into the thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then Elle got him out. Then Erebus went in. Elle got him out. Dar came running in. He said something to them. Elle, he got sucked in. Was in there for a while. Then Elle got him out. They all left the room. As Dar was leaving the room, he started singing or rhyming, doing poetry. And I was like, nope, and I ducked away from that. Then we went through another door, and there was this painted towns or city. Am I correct on that?
It's like painted scenes of what possibly was maybe a village or some sort of just depicting different depictions of land.
Okay. Then Dar stepped in painted lava. I think it was just paint. And it actually burned him.
Yes.
Then Erebus and Torn and Dar went and opened the door, and then something grabbed Torn and Dar.
That is correct. This big red-like, fleshy, just man size with a bunch of eyes and mouths all over, but it has a big gaping mouth, looking like it was ready to bite onto Torn, or not Torn, sorry, because I took Torn back. So Dar is my only target. If Torn was here, it would be Torn. But he's not here, so it's Dar.
And isn't Dar
He back the old man later.
Yes, Dar is hurt. Well, I mean, pretty much everybody except Zazriel, Erebus. Those are the ones that aren't really hurt at all. And Thorn now, who's joined us, who's fresh as a willow. So.
and
I would hike with the horse.
apparently, poof, there's Thorn.
Yes, Thorn is caught up behind the group saying I left Valiant behind. He's catching up. Gotta get out of here. I've been coming looking for you guys. And so here he is. So, as I said, there's this red, fleshy aberration with multiple mouths on it and eyes, little eyes all about. Let's roll initiative, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I turn around and run backwards. Screw this, guys. I'm going back with the pony. He says, I forgot my loot. No use, actually. Oh, look at the time.
All right. So, is anyone above a 20?
22.
Okay, Zazriel, 22.
Stop, Zaz.
All right.
Oh, it's got to beat me.
Anybody from 16 to 20?
Yeah. I rolled a 20.
Ooh, look at that. Dar, so 20. And did you say you're 16, Erebus?
16.
All right. What's your card? Thorn, what are you?
Hey, some things never change. I got 6.
All right. And then
I got 5.
Kit's a 5. All right. Here.
I rolled a 3 on a die and I get +2 for my initiative. So I got a 5 total.
So there's no map for this tonight, huh?
Oh, yes, there is. 1 second. Come on,
Oh,
really?
I can't even see it.
Too far. Little up, little down. There we go. That's good enough. All right. Sorry. I can't find Kit's
You can
card.
color it.
So let me just quickly put one in here.
That's the...
Kit, what's your initiative, Kit?
I got a 5 total.
5 total.
I beat you.
Thorn now realizes there's a dragonborn in the group. And there's no longer Sasku.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no Sasku. So.
That's good.
Sasky's up forever without a pal.
Yes. All right. All right. So, Zazriel, you are up first.
Can I go to the right and not hit the fire?
I never
So.
got the inspiration card for.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. Did you want a luck card or inspiration die?
Card.
All right. Let me go ahead and read that. I'm sorry. All right.
Just like I went through all that, I want my prize.
This is great.
Nice map art. I just saw it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Colored it.
Yes, I colored it. So it's amazing when the dungeon master has some time.
You're a true artist, Bill.
Not booking trips to Vegas. All right, so Kit, you have advantage on a skill or an attack roll. All right. So, for Sazri, your question was, can you step?
To the right without being in the fire.
Yes, you can step directly to your right. There, as you see, there's some sand right off to the to your left. But if you go straight ahead, you can take that step there in that area where you're not in the lava. But if Don't step into the colored sand there. That's sand. There you go.
What about over here?
They're fine there too. All right. 2 shots. All right. Zazriel steps in the room, shoots his mighty bow.
Does a 23.
Yes. Be a problem if it did.
10 points.
10 points. All right.
Hey, what's that? You went right by my left ear.
And that's going to be a 29.
That will miss. That hits, of course.
For 11 points of damage.
All right. So 2 arrows flash off of Zazriel and hit this thing. Roars out. Looking at Dar. Dar, you are up.
Good luck, Dar. Don't burn.
You had to piss it off.
Kill it, Dart.
Alright. Well, got nothing for it, so I'm going to, let's see, what is it, a bonus action to hit a rage? Is that what it is?
Yes. Bonus action to rage.
Alright, so I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
This is your 3rd rage, am I correct?
Hey, that's a good idea. I should take a look at that real quick. Oops, there we go. Okay, where am I? I thought we rested it. I got 0 written down.
Well, I know
You did take a rest.
you did take a rest, but I know you used 1 rage our last episode.
Yeah, I did use 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got -1, so yeah, I used 1 rage so far, so I got 2 left to go.
Okay, so this would be your 2nd one then. Okay.
Yeah,
No
I
problem.
used that -1. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So now I'm at -2. Alright, so I rage, grab Gladys with both hands, have at ye, and I will swing.
All right.
And since I'm got such a low AC anyways, I may as well make it a reckless attack so that I have a better chance of doing some real damage. First swing, a natural 20.
Ooh,
Wow,
nice.
nice.
Well, 2 dice, it's your advantage. Sorry, too many things to look at. Here we go. It is 1d12. So it's 2d12. And that is 22 points in that swing.
All right. Oh, just roaring out in pain. Blood's oozing out of it.
And that looks like a 9 plus 16. That's 1. A 9 and a 3, so
That's
16.
16 hits.
16 hits. All right. That does another 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I forgot to add my rage. So there's 2 more points on that last one. I'm sorry for the rage. And then this is 7 and 6 is 13 points now.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Incredible.
Yeah. Sick. All right, that's Dar.
Was that 37 points?
Does somebody have me on feedback? Do they have their Twitch up and not muted? All right. Erebus, you are up.
Alright, just to be fair, I bet I was closer to, if that's being green base, I think I was only 10 feet from the guys. You could leave me where you are if you want to. That's up to you, I guess.
Yeah, you were a lot closer because you had already jumped over the lava.
Yeah, that, you know what I was looking at? I looked at the end of last session where the figures were, but I do remember, yes, you just backed off from the door.
I backed up enough to let them get there.
Yes, exactly. All right, there we go. So yeah, so I put you 10 feet away from the door.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, I remember it, but I, purely looked at the end of last week's episode to see where figure placement was.
Alright, well, so I guess we'll switch up a little bit then. I'll pull my second short sword and we'll go into melee since the other meat shield's not there. So let me go ahead and move in next to Dar.
Wow, okay.
I know. Yeah, well, can't always be cautious, right? Be cautious when no one else is.
conscious when no one else is? That would be a good roll.
Cautious. Alright, so I will take a swing here.
Alright.
Or a couple swings, I should say. Alright, so let me get a guess. So AC 15.
AC 15 hits.
That's great. Okay, cool. Alright, and so we have 8, 13, and 1 die. 16. So 18 points. And I'll take a second swing with the offhand short sword.
Alright.
Alright, and the second one is AC 17. So that should hit again.
Yep.
But only 2 points.
Alright.
3 points. Sorry, 3 points.
Okay, got it. Alright, very nice. Alright, so you just stab it. Alright.
And then, well, this may not be fully brave. I'll use my cunning action to retreat, and I'll back up 10 feet.
Perfect. Alright. Billy, do you want to move this back to the feet? Alright, so.
Hey, you drag your foot across the fire, you get what you get.
Yeah. So
for basically nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. So as you back out, the thing launches forward and take a bite at Dar. Ooh, crit. I crit.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you're at advantage.
No, I know. But, yeah, I crit. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you more than me. This ass.
By a lot.
By a lot.
And kids start their
Well, I can go down real quick. I got 20 hit points left.
Yep. We'll see how it goes. Oh.
Natural consequences? Is that right?
Yeah, the other roll was like a 9 on the die, just so you know. Who knows which one would have been the 20, right? So,
Does it do 39 points of damage?
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Wow.
It's almost what I did.
there was one exploding die, by the way.
Oh!
We've seen a creature do that much damage yet.
Yeah, this one's nasty.
And a crit.
Yeah. Alright, so how many hit points do you have? Oh, yeah, you're still up. Because I have you minus 25, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you're now minus 47. That's half. That's half. I already have it. So 47 points of damage.
That's half?
Yeah, that's halved. I rolled a couple ones in there. And that
That's 22 points is half. That means they would have done 44 points to hit.
that's correct. Yeah, you weren't right. Now I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh. Getting sucked in.
A strength saving throw?
Yes.
You see why I backed out?
Yeah, well, I don't have that available to me.
I have to go up and attack.
I was already there. What the hell was I going to do? Strength saving throw. Well, at least it's one of my good ones, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of.
I mean, kind of. It's gotta be one of your better ones.
It is, but when you roll a 3, it doesn't really matter. I got a 9 total.
You got advantage dice.
Oh! Wait, did I pull it? I'm raging, aren't I?
Yes.
I've got.
Advantage on dex.
Yeah, you have advantage on dex.
Oh, it's Dex moves that I have.
Or strength.
Or strength.
He's only rolled has an 8.
You have it on strength and dex.
Strength and dex.
Okay, so now, that's what I was wondering. So let me roll the other dice and see if that one's better. There we go. 17 and 6 is 23.
Okay, cool. You're good with that.
I thought I had something like that.
All right. And then
I'm a barbarian. I don't know all this stuff.
it one of the mouths spits at you, and this ooze comes glopping out at your face, and at Dar. And I need you now to go ahead and make a dex saving throw. At advantage, yes.
I think I'll take the 18 instead of the 2.
All right. So,
Mine is 19.
so it misses your face as this spit just comes, this ooze just comes flying right at your face, but misses you.
Thank God for advantage.
All right.
I'm toast, because both of those rolls were on the other dice, not the one I normally use.
Now I need Thorn to let us know what he's doing. You were up, Thorn.
Hell with that thing, I'm out of here.
He returns to leave.
No, what? When that thing hit me, by the way, he
Yes.
kind of buckles and uses Gladys kind of as a crutch because he has to take a knee for a second before he stands back up.
Yeah.
It's Thorn pierces the and I just grabbed by
I
the
thought
back.
Torn was the old man in this room.
Nope, I stroll up in there, Guess who's back? Back again. Thorn is back. That's good friend.
All right. All right.
Yes, I'm bringing sexy back to Bart's. This thing isn't, this thing is spitting vileness. It has all sorts of mouths. It's grabbing the shit out of people. I just want to get within dagger range, throwing dagger range, without stepping in lava. And what is that?
All right. Yeah. So
20?
what's
20 to 60 feet.
40 feet away.
you're 40 feet away right now after moving.
I'm going to throw the hell out of a dagger at it.
All right.
Is it an advantage?
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Son of a gun. Oh, it's modified 20. Wow.
Nice. All right. You hit.
Let me do the massive four-sider. Oh, max damage. I got 7 points of damage on this
All
thing.
right. Very
You say money,
nice.
you take it down now.
No, sorry. No. It would have been cool if that
Oh,
happened,
hilarious.
but no.
Yeah.
Kit, you are up.
Am I within range to do a healing word on Dar?
What's the range on healing word? I probably have it here in front of me. Hold on. Sorry. It is 60 feet. Let's see. If you move into the room a little bit. Yeah, so if you move on in down the path, staying on the path, you can definitely get within 60 feet and cast healing word on.
And that's a bonus action, young lady.
Yes, that is a bonus action.
Then I shall do that.
All
And then
right.
you still have an action.
Healing word's a bonus action.
Yes, which means you still can take a regular action too. All right, go ahead and roll.
3 plus 2 is 5, and another 4, so 7, 8, 9 points back.
All right, 9 points back to Dar. Okay, so I have you at minus 36 now.
Oh, thank you, lady.
All right, and then you still have an action, Kit, if you'd like to take it.
Do I have a free range to throw a javelin at it?
Yeah, you could throw a javelin. I believe. What's your range on a javelin?
30 to 120.
So, huh?
Disadvantage.
You would be at disadvantage, but you could throw it.
Oh, I got an actual 20 on the first roll.
All right, now let's see what the next roll is.
16.
All right, but that's still gonna hit. Yeah, so you still hit.
3 plus 6, 22.
Yep, you'll hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
And then d6 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8?
Nice.
9 points. All right.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Okay.
8 points.
All right. Nice.
And that has a javelin sticking out of it. And a couple of arrows and a dagger.
All right. This is a new round. Zazriel, you are up.
Another 2 shots in.
All right.
How bad does Dar look?
Well, with he got just healed up, he's still bleeding. He's bloody. I mean, there's blood oozing off of his, his shoulder where he just got bit.
And he's slightly frothing from the mouth. No, that is not beer froth. What?
Alright, since we don't have magical cure, lady.
Fear, not fear.
I'm gonna acrobatically jump over here.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
Yeah, it's like a 23.
Okay, all right, you make it over there.
22.
Okay.
Alright. Second level cure wounds.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
He's got a second level cure?
Yeah.
Busting out the good stuff.
17 points back.
Thanks, lady. So that puts me at minus 19, is that right?
That's correct. Very nice.
Alright.
All right, Zazriel comes behind and heals, backs on up a little bit. All right, anything else?
Let Morgulod keep this soul alive for a little bit longer.
I'll take it where I can get it right now.
Okay, so now I need.
You don't get cures from Warlock too often, so that's cool.
Right.
All right, so I need you, Dar. You're up, but first I need you to make a strength saving throw. Once again, you're at advantage, but go ahead and make that, please.
14 and 6 is 20.
Okay, you're good. It's almost like the floor beneath you is kind of sticky, but you're fine.
Ew. Go do that in private.
Lady dodged the face shot, so.
Thank God. No facial hair.
Sticky floor, man. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't need my beard, though.
All right.
Josh's over there making weird faces.
Hey, Tara, can you grab my dagger, please? Like,
Really?
Okay, you are up, Dar.
Alright. Gonna keep swinging, and may as well do it recklessly since it's gonna happen. And that is
that
a
crit,
19
no pressure.
time plus 7, so that's gonna hit. And that's going to be 8 and 6 is 14 points. Come back around with a backhanded swing. And boom, a 20 again.
woo!
Nice.
And, well, I have an exploding dice. But, alright, so we got a 12. Plus the other one that I rolled with it, which is a 1. He rolled a 12 and a 1. That was fun. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 plus 6 is 23 points in the second swing.
Ooh. All right, so how do you finish this thing off?
Oh,
Nice job, Doc.
alright. Swings forward, slashes through it once, comes back around in the back swing, and slices up through it, slices basically one whole quarter of it off, or one whole section of it like a piece of the orange.
All right. And yeah, it just kind of just in this just puddle of just, almost like just gooey dirt and these eyes and teeth. They just melt, right to the floor, and it's just ooze, just this reddish ooze just kind of spreading throughout the floor here.
That's nasty. Reminds me of me and Squire. She was a battle axe before.
Oh my god! That's so bad!
All right.
It's
All right. So, all right. Erebus, what do you do?
Okay, so the gooey thing is gone.
Yeah, it kind of just dissolves. Yeah, right down to the grit. Just when he slices it, it just he puts it in half, and yeah, the teeth stop moving. The eyes seem to just gloss over, and yeah, there's a bunch of just ooze and blood, just kind of dissipating over the floor here.
Alright, I guess I'll try to approach the door and just lean without wanting to walk in too far. Just look in. I'll just spend the round observing that room and the entrance and see what I can see. See if I think it's safe for someone to go in.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me that perception check.
Alright, so that is, I should know this by now, 23.
All right, so yeah, in the far left corner of this room here, it looks to what you see. There's this looks like an iron flask. There's also, it looks like a thin stone cylinder, and then there's an urn that's next to it. So you have an urn, this metal urn, metal flask, and this stone, just cylinder, like almost like a rod in a sense.
Alright, so
anybody here know what the hell that thing was?
I would say no. You guys don't know what the hell that was.
It was messed up.
If it's ugly, that's what it was. It was
I'll gesture to the three things to Dar and say, you gonna get them or you want me to?
What do you want? It's up to you.
Alright, I'll get them.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna lean over here against the wall for a minute. That hurt a little bit. But thanks, ladies, for the assist. Couldn't have done it without you.
Daria close enough to grab me my javelin.
I'll go over and pick up the javelin and the dagger.
All right.
Bring them back to the two that tossed them.
You toss them over. All right.
Thank you.
You might want to wipe that off. It's a little sticky. Not for me.
Does Erebus still have my blanket?
No, your blanket is gone. You should take that off.
Damn it.
Yeah, remember, you guys
Way out.
covered. You guys left it in that sense because of the mirror. So you guys left it. The blanket's gone. Sorry.
You can go get it. Just make some saves.
Yeah.
Unlock.
Yeah.
Be safe going in. Getting out might be another trouble. But...
Exactly.
I'll one later.
Alright, so I'll try to jump over the ooze into the room, assuming I think the room is safe to jump into.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay, now I'll go grab those three things. I'll use Mage Hand to put them in the bag and then bring them out so I don't have to touch them.
Okay. All right. So yeah, just make sure that you write down flask, stone cylinder, and an urn, and then just write in the glibbering Malder room. And that way, when you have Valiant or whatever, and you guys want to look to figure out what this stuff is, I can go back.
Right. So I'll tell Dar, I'll tell Zaz, I guess, I have three things in my bag. You guys want them?
No.
Okay.
So should we go touch this thing in the middle?
The hell?
Yeah.
Do what?
I'm confuzzled.
So they're talking about the hill in the middle of the room. So you have this hill in the middle of the room, and there's a cylinder up in the ceiling about 20 feet up on this hill. Then you have the burning sands, which is to the left and right of this path. Further to the right, you see some grassy plains. You have the flames, which you guys know about, that's right there. off to the other part of the hill, there is an ice kind of cavern, and then you have your marshes, you have the swamps, along with this river that winds down it, and then there's this dark chasm, the pit of worms, as we should say. Those are all the things that are in the room that, if you so dare to explore, feel free. Oh, let me just end this too. Erebus, give me a quick perception check.
Okay. All right. Is it 22?
Perfect. So, looking in the room with the glittering mouther and throughout, just looking at the walls, just a quick kind of study. You don't notice any other exits out of here or secret doors, for that matter.
Okay. Okay. So I think this is what we get is what we have.
Yes.
And that pillar is coming from the ground vertically, right? It's not like hanging from the ceiling.
Actually it's a hole in the ceiling, and so it also, you kind of are amazed that once again you can breathe in this room. The gas seems to be dissipated, but in the ceiling there's this about a 3-foot round hole up in the ceiling at the top of the hill. Looks like some sort of maybe chute or something.
Grappling hook time again. Let's go see what happens. Do you want me to fly up there, or do you want me to grappling hook up there?
Is none of the above an option?
Nope.
Hey, Dar, I bet if you stand in those planes over there, it'll heal you.
All right, what do you guys do?
You ever call there's light coming from that hole?
No, it's dark.
Oh, it's dark. Okay,
Dark.
good. Well, that's where we're supposed to go then. 3 feet across. So can someone climb it? Can they reach 3 feet across? Yeah, they can, right?
Yeah, they could. Yeah, you mean in the sense climb?
Yeah, your wingspan or normal.
Yes, absolutely. You just have to get up to 20 feet, but you could climb in there. Or you could climb yeah, absolutely. It looks climbable. In there, it definitely looks like you, just looking as you're looking, you're like, yeah, you could have your feet and against the wall, your hands, and kind of scoot up there. You probably have to kind of go up the hill a little bit to get a better look up the chute to see anything else.
All right, I'll go examine the hills. Hill looks safe. I mean, obviously it might be magical shit. But
Yeah.
I don't see any other weird stuff going on. It doesn't look like a pit. Okay. All right, I'll put my foot on the hill, see what happens.
All right, so go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Shit, I'm not getting up this hill.
A strength saving throw. That's great. I'm fairly good at this. All right, 17.
All right, so yeah, you feel a little kind of push, like almost wind pushing at you, but you can go ahead and move up. You push your leg forward, and you seem like, okay, I can get you. You feel it, but you can resist it completely. Like you can walk through normal.
Okay, and pushing me back down the hill like those little guys trying to.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how it feels at the bottom of your leg, like it's pushing your leg a little bit.
Shit.
I'm a -2.
But you definitely feel like, yeah, you feel like you could walk up it. You're not going to be resistant.
All right, I'll start walking up, but we'll see what happens.
All right, so you have no problem walking up the hill. You look up the chute. It's a black chute, and then it seems to turn in the chute heading to the north. So about 10. So you basically have to go about 10 feet in the chute, and then it looks like it heads off to the north.
And when you said 20 feet, was that from the base of the floor or from the top of the hill?
From the top of the hill to.
Okay. So I'll still need some assistance, either grappling hook or big push or something.
Yeah,
Survival
absolutely.
check. Is that back towards the direction where the nasty beast was?
No, you're going opposite direction. You definitely feel like this is definitely more of the way, probably out.
Okay.
Especially because the air, once again, the air, is where the air seems to be normal here.
And I think I lost my grappling hook in that other room. I think it was mine that we used. Is that right?
You are correct,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
so I'll
destroyed your grappling
You
hook.
need a grappling hook.
I'll look over to Zaz. You got a grappling hook?
No, I can't even carry my own backpack.
Also, give me that's right.
You need a grappling hook.
Erebus, give me a perception check too.
Alright, sounds good. 19.
All right, perfect. You also looking up there just because of who you are. You see spider webs up there too,
Great.
like along the walls a little bit, some spider webs and stuff. So
Perfect for a drow.
I'll take the skull with the spider out of my bag, and I will mage hand it up into the hole and see if anything grabs at it.
no. Mm-mm.
Okay. Alright. Alright, if Dar's offering a grappling hook, I'll grab it.
Okay.
I'll reach into my bag of holding and pull out a grappling hook.
All right.
You
And,
have everything in that bag, don't you?
Pretty much.
You have a healing potion for yourself.
and I will try to use a mage hand to hook it on something up there, so I don't have to throw it, and I can be nice and quiet.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely. Yep, you mage hand it up. You're only going to be able to hook like the side of the actual edge of the hole, but with the mage hand and you kind of tighten it and you secure it this way, at least in the sense for lightweights, you think you'll be fine. Somebody heavy, like a torn or something, might have some issues.
Okay. Alright, I will climb up very quietly if I can.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so you climb on up, get up to into this hole. It stretches, and there's definitely cobwebs along the way. But let's see.
Is he big enough cobwebs, like I'm thinking giant spider, or?
Give me give me a nature check here.
A survival maybe?
Yeah, survival. Yeah.
I still rolled for shit though. 9.
Come on, Draft.
Yeah. So.
I rolled 4. What can I do?
So.
Spiders in the ground.
All right.
I've missed you so much.
So, yeah, what you definitely get a feeling for is, one, it's either a lot of spiders,
Okay.
or maybe a few medium spiders, or maybe a large spider. You know, and of course I'm giving you this because of who you are, being a drow. You see this chute goes down about 60 feet, just forward 60 feet, and then it seems to go, it looks like it's popping up, like you have to climb up on the very end of it at 60 feet, but about halfway down, so about 30 feet down, you see more of a concentration of the spider webs and another hole coming down.
Oh, another hole going down. So like
No, I'm sorry, up. So up, another hole going up. So you have, but it's rough. So this cylinder you're in is rather smooth, round cylinder. It seems to actually go upwards. So like you could actually slide down. So it goes up about 60 feet, and then it has a tunnel that goes up, another round tunnel that goes up. But about 30 feet, so about halfway, it's almost broken. The cylinder is broken into, and that's a little bit more rough, almost cave-like, And with you being a drow, you probably figure that's probably the home of whatever spiders or spider that lives there.
Okay. I use that.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give you because you only ever rolled a 9, so I'm not gonna give you something else.
I'm gonna use message back to Zaz, and I will message back our infamous spiders.
Oh, are you gonna go be friends with them?
I will message. No, it's just a one-person spell, and well, he'll share it, I'm sure. I'll message send someone else up.
Okay, I'll send Dara up.
I'll go. I can shoot a spider.
I'll message back. I don't think the rope will hold Dara.
He said you're fat. I'll cure Dara.
Thorn, you're muted.
I'll cure Dara again, and I'll.
I can't hear you, Thorn. I know. I was just being silent.
Hey,
I
Kit.
was getting food.
Hey, Kit. You should go up there.
What's up there?
Go find out.
Okay.
I'll cure Dara again with the little cure.
Not cure.
Yeah. For
Is this something where we should be worried about having a something?
Is this gonna be a first
No.
level?
8 points. Yeah, first level. 8 points. 8 points back, Dara.
I'm gonna go into stealth, Bill. I haven't officially said that.
Okay, yep, no problem.
I go up the hill.
Okay, Kit. So are you gonna go up the rope?
I go up the hill to go up the rope.
All right.
Where
So
do I find Erebus?
so first, what I need you to do is make a strength saving throw
What
going up
is
the
it,
hill.
Josh?
Before you go up there, Kit, I wanted to inspire you. I want to see. I believe in miracles. You sexy thing, you. And then you can D6. And you can use that for damage as well now.
All right.
I
So
feel that if your godfather calling you a sexy thing.
you have a yeah.
You just made a good thing gross.
He just always JD always has to go to the gutter. Always has to go to the gutter. He can't help himself.
It's a plus what?
D6.
It's a D6.
Okay.
And you can either use as inspiration or even damage. All right.
Strength saving throw?
Yep. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 4 on the die, but they give a +3, so.
Remember, you got lots of extra.
Remember, you have that's what I was gonna say. Remember, you have a lot of advantage dice, so you may want to use one of those. Yes, you can.
Yay! 11 points on the die. So +3 is 14.
All right, so 14. All right, so you make it to the top of the hill. However, right when as you make it up to the top of the hill, just gust of wind blows you down the hill. And
Totally backwards down the hill.
oh no, if it was only that easy. Yeah, so what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So you actually roll the opposite direction down the hill towards the river.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
All right, and I need you to now make a intelligence saving throw.
So I'm not climbing up this hill.
God damn it.
Don't forget, you have advantage dice that you can use at your
And
disposal.
inspiration dice from your from the bard.
I'm going to do another D20. I rolled a 3.
It's terrible.
Damn it! Again!
Well, what did you Okay. All right. So.
No, I say that there was like a +4 for intelligence. Woo!
Use your D6.
Like a 7.
All right. So what was the total?
I don't have 3.
Okay.
That's not total.
All right. All right. So,
I go,
you go blue. You fall into this river. This picture. You know, basically a sand river. And you sit up in the sand, brushing it off of you, and you can't remember why you're here or anything about it. You recognize your friends, but you don't know why any of you are here. What are you doing in here? You can't remember anything about this adventure whatsoever. Also, you missed your saving throw by how much?
Oh,
I got
man.
a 7.
A 7. How many spells do you have left right now?
I have 2 3rd level, I have 3 2nd level, and I have 2 1st level.
So what's the total?
6.
So
6?
7.
7? For whatever reason also, you can't remember any spells that you have that you've studied or kind of prayed for the nature gods this morning. You just all of a sudden just absent-minded, like, why am I here? Why? What's going on? And but you recognize your friends, but you are you should.
did I fall into the lake of amnesia?
The river of
The river of
amnesia.
forgetfulness.
Yes, the river of forgetfulness.
What?
Kind of like the river Styx, where you forget everything.
The river leave that.
Can someone get me out of this?
Yeah, you can stand up and walk along the river if you want, or try to walk back up the hill. What's up?
He's asleep. Can I go?
Let's hear it, Bart. Down by the riverside. Down by.
I want to hear Kit explain that she doesn't know anything first.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck is going on?
You recognize your friends, but that's it. Yeah.
I know you guys, but where the hell am I?
I don't know
You're in the room.
Down by the riverside.
You're supposed to go up this mountain and go up the tunnel.
She doesn't remember she just fell down either.
Nope. No.
How did I get here?
You fell down the mountain of sand. That's it. Now get back up and go walk up there.
That's hilarious.
I don't like you anymore. You're not helpful.
If we right here.
I think you can do it this time. I think your odds of success just doubled. There's spiders up there. There might be a dragon up there.
So what's the deal? We gotta climb up that rope up into a hole or something?
Paragus will message down since he doesn't know. Is someone coming up?
Disaster.
She tried, but she failed. She can't remember anything, but I'm trying to get her to go back up.
Oh, bloody hell. Let me go.
No, you're too fat. You already told me no.
Look, lady. I'm not fat. This here is pure soul.
All right, so you're gonna go back up the hill. All right.
So I make another strength.
Yep. Go ahead and make another strength saving throw.
You have inspiration.
11 on the time. I'm gonna use Josh's thing.
Okay, hello.
Of course, I roll 1 on a d6.
15 might just be good enough. Hopefully.
Yeah. You have a total of 15.
14.
Plus the 1.
Plus 1 is 15.
All right, so no problem. So you manage to fight the gust of wind barely, and you get to the rope. You go ahead and climb up the rope, and right on the ledge. I'm assuming you probably moved over about 5 feet to give the room somebody climb up. I'm assuming, Erebus.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you climb up. Now you're in darkness, so it is dark.
I messaged back down. Why did you send her?
Wait, so what's happened?
I wasn't gonna climb up the sandy.
Go back down. It's too dark.
I wasn't gonna climb up the sandy mound. Sorry.
But she is up. So, yeah.
Kid, it's too dark. Go back down.
After you lost all your spells, get back down.
Shifting is not a spell.
No, the shifting is not the spell. It's all your spells.
Yeah, I was gonna do spider.
Okay.
The spider has dark vision.
Do they?
Yeah, that was 60 feet.
As Erebus
Yeah,
strikes
they
down the spider that comes up behind him.
She's doing it when she's up.
Spider walked up the water spout.
Okay, so you're gonna change into a spider kid?
Yeah,
Perfect.
if
All
the
right.
giant spider can actually fit in there.
Yes, you can. Absolutely. There's giant.
Because there's a giant spider at the end of the tunnel, too.
We're shifting for a scaly black giant spider.
Oh dear.
I heard it's mating season for the giant spider that lives here.
All right. So just
The
to,
females kill the males after mating.
right. Just to give a recap to Torn, since he showed up now here.
Thanks, Lauren.
So
Had a birthday party.
they dealt with the gibbering mouther, and ended up being when Dar got hit, instead of you not being here. It took a bite out of him hard, almost killed him.
Took a bigger bite back.
Yeah, they managed to kill it. Between all the group actually hit it. They took it down. They found a couple of items in the room, and now they're trying to go up this hole in the middle of that hill, heading up there. And right now, Erebus is up there, and Kit just went up there. But Kit can't remember why you guys are all here.
Wait, so Dar's up there?
No, Dar. The only people that are up there right now is
Apparently I'm too fat.
Erebus and Kit are the only two up there right now.
So the mound right here?
Yeah, on that mound. So that's where they're at.
Oh,
So
what's that? In that right thing.
that's dead. That
I'm
was
too fat. You're too big, Torn.
so those two are up in the tunnel up
You're gonna have
above.
to go yourself, Erebus. There's nobody else down here that can go. Apparently I'm too fat.
Is Dar bellowing from below?
Yeah, he's bellowing below. He's having some body issues, I guess. So. He's tired of being body shamed. So.
That's all right, Zaz. I'll show you something fat later.
All right. What do you guys do?
I'll just for the kid. Well,
All right. So
I'll show you Morgulok's hand tonight too if you want.
you're gonna try to let Kit go by you?
yeah, I'll just lie down on the ground. So you can
Yeah,
crawl from here.
yeah, she can. It's a tight squeeze but she can, just because she's a spider. She can move through and move down this cave if you want.
Man, it's getting creepier and creepier.
Go riding in on the giant spider.
Spider riders!
Perfect. Crawl on top of the giant spider.
Are you gonna leave, kid?
Sure. As long as I have Jot to guide me.
Sure, Jot.
Because I don't remember any of this, remember?
Yeah. You only remember your friends. I don't know if Jot's included.
Jot's a friend.
Okay.
You get a message to Jot, tell him to come up?
Sure, I'll see Jot come up.
Alright, so yeah, so Jot will fly on up, looking at all of you guys. You're gonna have some problems. See if anybody else forgets. It's not hard for Kit.
I swing at him with one of my pretty legs.
Flies on up.
That's probably in my head. I hope he's not babbling.
He said that part to the group down below as he's flying by them.
Did I hear that?
You probably hear a little bit murmuring a little bit. So he'll fly on up, and so he'll message to you. It'll be in your to you, Erebus. What do you want me to do?
Oh, Kit wanted you to scout, but I know that's not your thing, so I'll push her forward. I'll just tell her you said it was safe.
Okay. Yeah, I can go behind her if you want.
Okay. All right,
You
Jot
can sit on top of me.
says we should go forward.
Okay. I just click back and it's like move forward, scuttle forward.
All right, so you're crawling forward. Jot's right behind you, and then Erebus, are you gonna stay here, or are you gonna crawl along with
I'll
them?
follow, moving very quietly and slowly.
Okay, perfect. Are you gonna have a sword out, or?
Yeah, definitely. I'll have Shadow Smite out.
Okay, perfect. All right. All right. So as you move up, and Kit, give me a perception check.
One moment.
It just makes this is the easier part for me.
I got 6 total.
All right.
You know what that is?
You are just not on it today. All right.
I should have had Alex roll for me.
You should always have eyes roll for you.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
And 2.0.
you're moving up up this chute here, and with Jot behind, and then right behind is Erebus, and as you're moving, another spider comes crawling up above and comes at you, and I want everybody, because who knows what will happen down below, roll initiative.
Oh, I'm out. I'm not out of combat.
You're not
I'm not going up there.
You're not going up there. Yeah, if you choose not to
Natural 20.
go up, even think about going up there, you don't have to roll.
Natural 20.
Nice job, Torn. Amazing.
You going too fast. You're coming into a situation that you don't know what's going to happen.
All right.
Good luck, man.
Oh, yeah, Torrance is pull out his card.
22.
I'll roll just in case I have to cure somebody.
So Torrance is 22. Anybody above 22? All right. 16 to 20.
18.
I'm at a 20.
Oh, that's good.
I rolled an 18 on the die.
Nice.
Good job.
I'm down here for cures if anybody needs them. Come rolling down the hill.
Anybody else above a 15? All right. 11 to 15.
13.
Okay, so 13 for Dar.
Very well.
Erebus is 12. And Thorn, what are you?
I'm still Thorn. I got 8.
Alright. That some things don't change. Alright.
I thought you were using my dice that I could get. Damn it! They cursed your dice.
Alright, so Torn, you are up first.
Alright. Oh, wait, I need to write that down, so I'm at, okay, I'll just do it again, because I already forgot. Okay, so, he'll just go up the rope.
All right, so first you gotta
You
go
don't
up,
get to just go up the rope.
first you have to go up the hill
Okay.
to climb up the rope. So first, okay, so you go up the hill. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Come on, Torin.
18 total.
All right, so not a problem. All right, so you get there. Now I need a I need you to make an athletics check for me.
Oh, that's a skill?
Yep,
Where's
athletics.
my dice? Where are my cards? Where are my cards?
You ain't got no more cards, buddy.
I actually have 2.
No, you used it last round.
Can I give him a bump?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to use the 1d12 after skill or attack roll.
All right.
I was gonna give him a
I
bump.
feel like you used your advantage card last time.
Yeah, I did. That was it.
And no one listens to me.
We're listening, but you have to give him the bump before he rolls, kid.
Will an 11 work?
Huh?
11?
An
That's the wrong
11?
one. That's the wrong one.
Oh, wrong one, sorry. No, that's 4 worse.
No, an 11. No, 11 does work. You'll get up there, but that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you climb up to the ledge. All right, Kit, you are up. So you have this giant spider that's crawled down right above your head.
Okay.
What do?
Can I speak at it?
You can attempt to if you'd like. Can you speak with animals without spells?
I am spider. I should be able to speak spider.
Well, one, spiders don't necessarily have a language. And you also know this too, spiders aren't that intelligent. They're very stupid creatures. Very stupid.
Says the human.
I'm a halfling, damn it.
Spider walks at you. 60 minutes.
You're half the world.
So yeah, you don't think, other than making warning clicking sounds, but understanding you and anything, there's no really tongue that spiders have. So unless you can communicate telepathy with them, that's about it here.
No, they actually communicate with their little pincher
Yeah, their little
arms.
pinchers, yes. Click, clicks, yeah.
Try that.
Like, click, 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 click. Get off, get away.
So are you going to try to click, click, click to get, in a sense, trying to intimidate it? Are you going to try to intimidate it?
A little bit.
A little bit? So, yeah. Well, that's what I'm asking. Are you going to intimidate it? Are you going to attack it? What do you want to do?
Yeah. You know what? Let's not intimidate it. Let's just go and fight it.
All right. Perfect. All right.
Talking fail.
I decided against it.
She's a female spider. She said after she's done with them, she kills them. Remember?
15 on the die plus 5 is 20.
Nice. You hit.
She says, boom.
Oh, missed the trade. 6 plus 3 is 9.
9 points of damage.
Piercing.
9 points piercing.
Any
All right.
poison?
Poison, I have to do 2d8s. 8 on the first one,
Does it get a saving throw?
and 4 on the next, so 12, and DC is 11. Con save is halved.
All right. You said 11
The
points. You
poison
said
damage reduced
how much did you say the damage was? I'm sorry, Kate.
12
12. Okay.
poison,
Yep, got it.
and 9 for piercing.
All right. Perfect. All right. So you bite at it. It does a little pinch back at you. All right. Very nice. All right, Zazriel, you are up.
Nope.
All right. All right. The giant spider is going to take a bite back at Kit here.
What was that you did there, Silas?
I said nope to the DM because I'm not up. I'm watching the spectacle until Torn falls down the rope again.
All right. So it bites back at Kit. Oh, for 11 points of damage. And then I need you to make a. I know. And then I need you to make the saving throw. Constitution.
All happening inside this tunnel. We can't even see it.
Yep, it's in a chute. Yep, they're about 30 feet down in a chute. You guys can't even see it. You probably Constitution.
8 total.
All right. You were gonna miss. So that's another 7 points of damage. Of poison. So that's minus 18 in your little spider form, right?
Yep.
All right.
I have total 26 hit points.
That is correct. All right, Dar, you are up.
Alright. So, Dar's gonna take and slide Gladys into his harness on his back, reach into his bag of holding, and pulls out a small quiver of bolts and a heavy crossbow that he had inside of his little bag of holding. And that's all he can probably do. He can't even load it this strong.
Okay. All right, Erebus, you are up.
Okay. So let's see. I guess my stealth right now. I mean, I am stealth. Did the spider notice me or no?
No, it's between the two spiders. They're they're engaged.
All right, cool. So I will move in and take a slice, and as I do, I'll pull my second short sword.
All right. So yeah. So what you're gonna have to do is kind of crawl because it's a chute.
So
And
it's
you
really
can,
small. Then it's not even.
yeah. You're basically let me describe the chute here a little bit more for you. Yeah, they're cramped. It's cramped.
Does it make more sense to shoot them?
You know what? Yeah, probably. In all honesty, you're probably best just to kind of maybe back up 5 feet and almost sit or crouch a little bit on your knees and shoot. It's very cramped quarters here.
All right, so I will. I'll just manipulate. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to shoot this round. That sucks. All right, that's fine. So I'm just gonna shuffle weapons like Dar, move back, get ready for next round.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, too many actions to get that out.
All right, Thorn, you are up.
So all we got is 2 spiders fighting in a chute that's way up too high for me to do anything for.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
So that's how you get the first one.
I go up to Dar, or I'll sing to Dar. I'll give Dar inspiration.
All right.
Dar, you are so beautiful.
Keep singing.
All right. Perfect.
Thank you. The design appreciates me. See, Sanas? You're still fat.
All right. It's a new round.
Takes it away.
And
59, 15.
Thorn, you're up. Doing math at the Dungeons and Dragons table, which is fine because we do a lot of math. I encourage it.
So what do I have to roll to get up?
So you're up, buddy.
Oh, I'm up there?
Yeah, you're up there. So, huh?
Do I see the
He
spider?
just has to come to the ledge.
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're up on the ledge, about 25 feet. You see Erebus has pulled out a bow. It's kind of hunched down. It's a small chute. It's cramped. And you see see him hunched down on a knee with just pulling out his bow. Right beside Erebus is Jot, and then you see two spiders fighting against each other.
And one's black and scaly.
Yeah, one's black and scaly.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to go up to the non-black and scaly one.
Well, you have Erebus in front of you.
Can I get past?
You can't get through because of Erebus and Jot.
Yeah, you have Erebus and Jot. You're too big.
Unless you want to crawl over.
Yeah.
Your crossbow chance.
Yeah, can I try and crossbow?
Yeah, you can try pull out your crossbow and then shoot down the
Duck
wall.
your heads, everyone.
You do that?
Give Jot and
All right.
Erebus a warning.
Disadvantage?
It's not
You
disadvantage.
see two spiders up there, by the way.
It's just harder to hit the spider. There's two spiders.
Two
One with
spiders.
scales on it. That's to your back. Its back is to you, fighting another spider.
Because I'm proficient with it and I didn't update it. Plus
It
5.
could just be mating. It could be aggressive.
Why don't you just talk to Erebus and say, which one's Kit?
They could be mating. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Why?
Bad, here it goes. Will a 17 hit?
You should roll a 50 percentile. See which one.
A 17. No, it ends up. It's close, but it ends up hitting the shoot wall. It's just a hard shot to get
And
through.
then I can't strike twice.
All right.
It's like.
All right, Kit, you are up.
So how did you get this?
Now I'm pissed.
So.
And I go after it again with the fight.
7 times
All right.
4 is 35 plus 4 is 39. Then I did it 2 times.
I got a number 15 on the die, so I get 20.
All right, you hit.
This one. This one.
Nice job.
And
So I 4 times
that's
5, which
8,
is
96.
20 plus 3. That's 23.
5 point,
I did 5 times 3, which is 15.
8 piercing.
And then
All right.
23 times 2, which is 6.
Then 5 points for damage. Poison.
Poison.
46. Oh, 15.
All right. So it's
With a
click.
con save threat.
It's clicking at you, but it's still alive. It's bleeding.
That doesn't sound
Ooze is coming out of it, but it's still alive.
So that sounds correct.
All right. You do anything else?
3 over 5. That's correct.
Not really. Can't really do anything
Just
else.
chilling.
Yep.
All
And then
right.
your enemy's healing, just fall down the sand pile into the amnesia. You'll forget you were even hit.
All right. So the spider takes a bite at Kit and misses. So it snips at you and misses.
That's correct.
All right. Dar, you doing anything? Or you just waiting? Oh, you got your crossbow up. What is that?
It's still up in the shaft, right?
Yeah, you hear some scuffling around. Some, probably you hear what sounds maybe like a bolt hitting a wall.
I lowered my heavy crossbow.
It's multiplying mixed numbers.
And I pointed at the hole, waiting for something to come out of it that I don't recognize.
All right.
So you're
All right, Erebus, you are up.
nominated.
Alright, I will take my shot.
Okay.
Do I hear his bow as he loads it?
No, you wouldn't hear that.
Hear me. Come on.
Because whatever you
That's a 20.
Ooh, dice.
Alright, no exploders though.
because
And really terrible dice. Alright, so that's 10. Let me roll them again now.
69. That's right, 69 over 15.
And still no exploders. Wow.
Times 10.
Um,
690 over
Alright, that's 10, 18, 19,
15 away from 690.
22, 27.
Ooh.
27. That's
All right. Very nice. So yeah, you just you just as Kit moves just a little bit slightly, you get a perfect view of its mouth, and you just launch an arrow right in its mouth. Just the whole arrow just disappears right into this thing, and it just goes limp onto the ground. Very nice, Erebus. All right. All right. So the dead spider.
6,
I'll whisper.
7,
Kit, was that you?
3, 9, 10, It was 15.
I cut back.
29 over 15.
It's not open mouth.
That sounded really bad.
Why do you go there? Why do you go there?
He can't avoid
He
it.
can't help himself.
I can't help it. I'm stuck here.
I'm actually gonna take out a dagger and go up, and I'm gonna take the legs off the spider and take the glands out.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Alright. Alright, 14.
So I would say you're just not successful at. You can take the arms off, but you've managed to wreck the glands. And you even think your arrow probably did quite a bit of that, anyways. Kit, what are you gonna do? So you're up.
That's correct.
In the chute, do you go past the spider and keep going down, or going up? I'm sorry, going up the chute, or what are you gonna do?
I'll keep scuttling forward.
All right. And Jot will say to Erebus, I'll stick with her.
1/3.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Just stand here.
All right.
I'll be a while. I'll be a few minutes, I'm guessing.
Sure.
Is everything all right out there?
This just takes forever.
Well, message down.
Oh, Torn, what do you do?
Oh,
So you see down there that Erebus took a shot and took it down just right in its mouth.
Just
It's dead?
obliterated
And
it.
just went dead, yeah. And so it's dead. You see Kit now moving past it, crawling past it. Looks like Erebus is like hacking at it a little bit
okay,
right now.
I'll just slowly slide down and be like, okay, it's all done with.
Are you gonna go back down, or are you gonna what? What are you gonna do?
Okay, I guess I'll stay up. And like, this is like,
So
I
what
don't
are you
know
gonna
what
do?
happened, but
He doesn't have any spells.
So imagine this. So chutes and ladders. You climbed up into a chute. The chute, because you weren't here, goes upwards. So it looks like it goes probably about 60 feet, where it looks like where Kit is going, where it seems to then go up into the ceiling of the chute. And Kit and Jot are moving that way. And Erebus is about halfway, or Erebus is whereas the fallen spider is, and is hacking at it.
I'll just stay where I am right now.
So you're to stay just right where the beginning of the hole leading down and where the grappling hook is.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you say anything to them? You still have Torn
Yeah, I
and
said,
all
yeah,
the rest of the group?
yeah, we dealt with the spider.
We?
Well,
Okay, sure. Yeah. Alright.
I said we, like as in us three up here.
Yeah.
Why don't you resecure the
Wait, did you fall back down?
resecure
No,
the
yeah, yeah.
hook so dark can come up?
Nah.
All right. Okay, so Kit, I'll explain to
No,
you
there's nothing again.
what you see.
I keep on having a place for these. 15 times 14. This is what I don't like. It's just it's a big multiplication. Like 15 times 14.
All right, so Kit, you come up so you come up 10 feet in this tunnel, and you enter into this room. The room is small and plainly decorated. On the north and south sides of the room here are fountains made of bronze inlaid marble. The southern one is cracked, and only dry, limey deposits remain in it. The northern one contains about 2 feet of dark water, fed by a trickle that falls from the top of the fountain. In the water, the white, gauzy form of a crayfish. Well, we'll see if you get to that part. But let me put it here on a map. So you can kind of see what you're looking at as you come out as a spider here, which actually I can put here.
Spider kid.
77 over 30.
There's stairs.
Yep.
And there's pools.
Now I have spider pig stuck on my head.
Spider bait.
What about Spider Dragon?
It's spider kid.
Spider kid.
It's more like Spider Dragon.
Okay, so you see there's one pool that is seems to be like this dry, limey deposits remain by it. The other pool has some dark water in it that there's a fountain that drips some water in it. And then you see some stairs that lead up out of this room. And either side of the stairs along the west wall are narrow, dust-covered ledges.
You point to where the ledges are?
I'm actually along the stairs on both sides.
All sides of the stairs.
Yeah.
Can I click a jot to tell Erebus about the room?
Yeah. So he'll and at the top of the stairs, those stairs, there's a door as you see.
The job conveys that?
Yeah, Jot will convey, say, hey, we're in a room. There's one pool with some water in it. There's stairs going up. He'll also say the air's up here is there's none of that gas up here either.
All right, so I'm gonna message down to Zaz. Bring everybody up. There's stairs going up and clean air.
Okay, I'll try to come.
And then I'll message Torn. Secure the line, please.
What?
Secure the grapple.
Okay.
That's a message you hear whispered in your ear.
Hey, Dar, when you get up there.
So first off, Torn, how are you going to secure the grapple?
I don't really know.
Does he stop on it?
Explain safety what happened.
Just stop on the edge of the grapple and make sure it takes to the rock.
I guess we'll try.
Shit, you're a spider 60 feet away.
I guess I'll try and like
I'm
kick it into the ground.
Huh?
Tie it into your waist, bro. It's not that hard. It's a rope. It's a grappling hook. You just tie it around your waist.
But then I'll be blocking the path.
Hey, Bill,
How old is
You can just move on.
here's
It's a
up
long
where the
rope,
spider
man.
came from. Is there actually someplace that could explore it that way too?
It's like about a 15-foot cavernous up above. Yeah, you could explore it though a little bit and see if there's any maybe possible
That's a
treasure.
big change in the
Yeah,
50
absolutely.
foot I just said of the rope.
Yeah.
I'll cautiously look up there.
I'm like a 3/4 foot dive.
I'll
Yeah.
make sure there's no baby spiders.
Yeah. So you take a look. There's no treasure, just a lot of spider webs.
Fine, I'll
up
wrap
there.
it around me. I'll wrap it
But yeah,
around me.
nothing's up there. All right. So
No.
so Torn, you wrap it around you.
Yeah.
All right, and then so are you just gonna try to use your weight to hold them as they come up?
Yep.
All right, perfect. How strong are you?
I have a strength of 15.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. All right, so
16, buddy.
Oh, 16? I'm
I'll
sorry.
message to Kit to wait. I'll say others coming. Please wait.
So Dar, when you get up there, can you throw a rope back down? And hey, my good fellow Torn, could you sing those beautiful hymns you were singing earlier to our dragon? Thorn, my bad.
What do we do? Throw the rope back down.
Well, there's rope lingering down.
There's rope up there for you to get up there, but I want rope to get up to the sand. I don't want to have amnesia like our dragon.
How long is this rope that's hanging there?
Your rope, you tell us.
It's I would say it's probably just laying on the ground. There's probably at least a good
What he's saying is just toss it all the way down again.
about 10 feet of slack, probably still 20, 30 feet, 5 feet around him. Yeah, so it's still probably a good 10 feet or something. Yeah, you could after you got up there, or whatever, to the top of the chute, you could try to toss him the end of the rope to him. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yep.
Okay, so are you
I guess I'm going to climb up the hill.
all right, go ahead and give me a strength saving throw here.
Advantage.
Not advantage because I'm not raging.
Get angry at that hill. Get angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice. So 18 and 6 is 24.
All right, so no problem. So all right, so you definitely climb up the hill, no problem. Just give me a quick athletics check just to climb up the rope here.
That's a 15 plus 6 is
All right.
21.
Perfect. So no problem. You climb up. You get up there with. You toss. I'm assuming you toss the rope.
You toss the rope
First before you go up. You get to the chute. Toss the slack of the rope towards.
Yeah, I throw the red slack behind me.
All right. All right.
Before I climb up, I give a good tug on it, make sure it's going to hold before I climb to the end.
That's what I say.
How big of a tug are you talking about?
I want to make sure it's solid. I don't want it to fall with me on it. I don't want it to fall in those sandy river either.
All right. All right. Give me both you two strength checks.
hate you, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
He fumbles.
No, I didn't fumble.
Oh, he gets a natural 20.
Please say you did not crit.
I did. I rolled a 20.
What did you roll, buddy?
I got a 16 plus my 3, so that's a 19 total.
I got a natural 20 plus 6.
All right. So I'm gonna give this to you. So were you intentionally trying to just yank him down, or just secure it? All right. No, then you're good.
I'm going to hang on it a little bit down there, try to put my whole weight on it, make sure it's not going to fall.
I just wanted to make sure because I was
I
gonna
don't know
let.
that he's up there holding it. I thought it was attached to something.
Oh no, it's wrapped around him. No, it's wrapped around him.
Okay.
All right. So it's secure. That's for
I'm
sure.
like, whoa.
Your waist tightens up. That's for sure. So yeah, it constricts around your waist. You're holding it
Right.
with all your strength, but he pulls on it pretty hard. And yeah, so then so Dar, you climb up, you throw the rope over to Zazriel, and if you both want, you can both now secure the rope for Zazriel.
Oh shit, you're holding this?
Yeah, it's wrapped around his waist. It's actually tied around
All
his
right.
waist.
I'll stand behind him and grab his belt with both hands to hold on behind him.
Okay. All right. So Zazriel, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to wait for these beautiful voices to start singing, and then I'm going to climb the rope.
Thorn looks like he went to the restroom or something, and
Nature calls.
nature call apparently. He is off screen.
I yell down, Zaz, just tie the damn thing around yourself and pull you up. Wait, Zaz.
Hello?
Zaz,
Yes?
maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe I should inspire you to be the best climber you could ever be.
I don't think that will ever happen, but thank you for the motivation.
What really it was?
All I know is the handle and of the climb stuck in my head now.
No, see, I believe in you, Zaz, and you shouldn't stop believing in yourself. I just need a song.
Oh,
Oh.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that. I know that sounded like cats having sex, but that's the best I got.
You may have made me believe a little bit.
Alright, so what are you going to do, Zaz?
I'm going to climb this rope and hopefully make it.
Alright, so just climb up the rope using the rope.
It slips off my waist.
Up the hill.
Okay, he makes
Oh.
it.
Yeah, 25.
Alright, no problem.
You didn't even need the D6.
Yeah,
Now we need Thorn to get up there.
it really inspired me. I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
are you going to toss the rope, the slack of the rope now to Thorn?
Yeah.
Alright.
You give me the idol, I'll give you the whip.
And then I'll climb up the
Alright. No problem. Alright. So you're
natural
up.
22.
Alright. Nice. So Zazriel gets up there,
It slips off
and
my
now
waist
it's just
and falls.
Thorn down there. But Zazriel throws you the rope. So what do? Thorn?
Well, I climb the rope. I have acrobatics and athletics here. Both of them are skills of love.
Alright, first go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. At advantage.
You got it, Thorn. You got it.
I got it, baby. 21 modifier.
Alright, so perfect. So, yep, you use the rope, go up the hill. No problem. You climb up with the rope. Everybody's up. You guys shimmy up the chute. Everybody can shimmy along up the chute where Cat is. And we can put everybody in the room.
Erebus will pull the remainder of the spider body up into the spider's cave
Oh, okay.
and say a brief prayer.
All right.
That's intended, goddess.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. All right. So yeah. So as I said, you have a dried out pool, and then there's this a pool. And now with enough of you in there, and I'm guarantee you, Torn can't be held himself, but be curious. So if
I'll check it out.
there's this.
Can I sit on tour? Like, can I shoot him wood at him so he can't move towards it?
Probably, but he's doing his homework right now, so I'll leave him alone. All right. So yeah, so you have this pool that has this kind of dark liquid in it. If you kind of just lean over, there's a crayfish that lies on the bed of the limestones here. A bed of lime incrustations. This water stinks too, though.
Is he moving? Is the fish moving?
No. Mm-mm.
And that's 8 homes.
But he's not floating either.
No, it's like it's right at the kind of this bottom of this, probably about 2 feet thick of water here. But the water smells. But yeah, it's just a crayfish, and it's just lying on top of a bed of just in lime that's just encrusted at the bottom of this pool.
Alright. Someone else can deal with that. I'm going to check the room for traps, secret doors. I'm going to look behind the fountains and see what's going on there, if anything.
So does he look like, does the crayfish look familiar? Like my buddy?
Like your buddy. Do you have a buddy
One in the
crayfish?
first
The
The
cross.
crayfish I spoke to before.
Oh. Well, I mean this crayfish. It looks like it's. Give me a quick survival check.
Survival. That's a 19 plus 4 is 23.
Yeah, you're sure that this crayfish is long, but dead, long expired.
Oh, it's dead. We won't be having shrimp scampi tonight.
That's the 26 to check the room on perception, Bill.
Yeah, so there's without a doubt you're sure that there's no secret doors in here, no traps along here. The stairs that lead up here to this door is just a plain door, unlike the bronze doors you guys have dealt with before. These ledges, these narrow ledges along the stairs, nothing on these ledges whatsoever, just dust covered, like nothing's been in here a long time.
Look at Zaz. Do we need to rest?
Nope.
Me neither.
I don't think Dweedledum used all of his stuff, so I think we're good.
Kid, we don't know that you lost your spells, correct?
That we do not.
She hasn't said it.
I don't even think she knows that she lost all of her spells.
No, she definitely feels like nature's not with her 100%. She definitely has this feeling. She's still, in a sense, probably late days that doesn't understand why you're here.
We can't take a long rest, so that's just not an option. I don't want.
You're not in the gas anymore.
Okay, I don't want to spend another day in here.
Yeah, I just want to let you know. Yeah, I just want to let you know there's no gas.
Okay, so I'll move to the top of the stairs and check the door.
Okay. Go ahead. Just give me a quick perception check here.
15.
All right, 15. Nope, there's no traps here on the door at all.
And is it open? Is it locked or no?
Nope, you can open it. It opens towards you.
All right. So I'm gonna listen for a sec, make sure nothing's gonna jump out like before. Well, I can't make sure, but see if I feel anything and check for water and blah blah.
Okay.
It's a 24.
All right. You definitely do not hear anything beyond it.
Okay.
Before we get into anything further, I was wondering before we get jumped, is anybody injured right now that I might be able to give a little bit of heals to?
I clicked. Like I'm hurt.
You're hurt? Let me give you some heal. I will give you, I'll start with a cure light.
Okay.
That would be 7. We got 7 back here.
All right.
Yay! So that's -11.
All right. So -11 in spider form.
Spider could probably use a little more if he's still that hurt. Let me give you another one.
All right. 2.
Ooh, 7 again.
All right.
Yay!
So -4 in spider. All right.
Click, click,
Not you.
click. I'm good. Thank you. Click.
Yeah. Creep.
All right. So are you opening the door? What's everybody else doing?
Before you open the door, hold on a
Yes.
minute. Before you open that door, takes a deep breath. Can we breathe normally in here?
Yes, I already. Yep. Sorry, you might have missed that, but yes.
So we should probably take a little bit of a breather here while we, pardon the pun, while we
We just
can.
talked about that. All right, that's fine. That's why I thought we would come here.
I'm sorry I missed that.
No, it's no big deal. I'm gonna go sit in the corner then.
And I'm going to take, I want to use one of my hit dice.
Okay, so you guys are gonna take a short rest, long rest. What are you guys doing?
I'll use take that too.
So a short rest? Is that what you guys are taking? Yes.
Yes.
Might be
I'm taking
able
a
to
long rest.
take him drop out of form sometime in that short rest, right?
Yes,
I
you
have
would. It's an hour long. Yes.
So maybe we should go for a long rest so you can
Nope.
regenerate.
Nope.
Well, you got me for one more fight if we don't take a long rest, and that's it.
I think that's all we'll need.
I click angrily at Zaz.
You'll fall out of form midway through this, so you can just talk.
Well, yeah. So are you guys short rest, long rest?
Short rest.
All right. At least in a sense, a short rest until Kit comes out, and then Kit maybe can make an argument. All right. So short rest. All right. So I'm taking the hits off. All right. So, hit dice. All right. So Kit, yeah, about halfway through, you'll come out of. Yeah.
Dragonborn.
You're back to Dragonborn. All right, so Torn, you're going to use it.
Yeah,
Let me do the hit dice first, and then we'll go and.
I'll just grab this up.
You have me down as having used one, right?
1 sec, I'm going to do one person at a time. So Torn.
Okay, 7 plus 3, so that's 9.
9, so you are still minus 10. And I have you used 2 hit dice right now. Okay?
Yeah.
So how are you going to use them right now?
I'll use one more.
Alright.
12 back, so I'm all better.
So, alright, so Torn's all better. Okay, so, Kit, I have you just minus 4.
I was in spider form.
Well, no, in normal. Now you're out of spider form. So when you were in your old form, you were minus 4.
What am I now?
You would just be minus 4.
Okay. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Zazriel, you were not hurt. Nope. Alright. Dar, I have, yep, you used 1 hit dice, and you're minus 11.
I'll use one more.
Alright.
And that is 5 plus 4 is 9 points back, so I should get minus 2.
That is correct. So you get minus 2.
454.
Alright, Erebus, I have you at minus 3.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Thorn is not hurt. Alright, so after an hour, you can recover what you can regain in a short rest, not a long rest. And yeah, and Kit, like I said, you know, yep, your spells are gone. You still don't know why you are here.
I'm going to tell the group.
Alright.
My spells are gone. My spells are gone.
Loth is punishing you for killing the spider.
Yeah, I think our spells are gone. We gotta take a rest.
You need to go repent to Loth.
Praise be to Drizzt.
Jot says, you heard him, Kit. Let's hear the repent to Loth.
You need to say a small prayer to Loth.
I go in the corner and I just pray. I ask for forgiveness. Just ask for my spell back.
Darth, promise here, take a nap. He needs when he's tired.
Alright. So, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to take the long rest, or are you going to move on? What are you doing?
I don't comment. I have no opinion.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking a long rest. So if you want to leave, you can leave without me. I'll catch up with you in about 8 hours.
Discussion is for humans.
Zazriel?
Why do we need a short rest? I mean, why do we need a long rest?
A, I'm tired. B, she don't have no spells. C, up his healing spells too.
She can still turn into a beast.
Are you sure? She already did that.
Hey,
How many times have I done that since our last long rest?
I think that was the one time. I think that's it, Kit. Yeah, just the
My
one.
point is, we're not at full strength. Let's get to full strength while we can breathe.
well, that depends your definition of full strength.
Well, spells are equally as important as our fighting ability.
Hmm.
Well, you may not think so, but I think so. When I'm up there getting killed, I like to have the healers with a couple of healing spells.
Well, the two
I'm not
healers
afraid.
do.
I go to this. What happens if you lose your angel ability and you aren't able to heal or fight well in your angel ability? Wouldn't you rest to regain it?
No, I went the whole 30 rooms without having it.
Remember, she's batshit crazy. Don't try to reason with her.
But if you guys want to, that's fine.
Yeah, I think we
I
need her.
don't know why we're even here anymore.
It's alright. We're trying to find our way out. Let's put it that way. Let's rest and try to get the hell out of here.
Alright, so you guys gonna take a long rest then?
But what happens if we rest and they don't come back? 8 hours wasted. Just gonna throw that out there.
I guess we'll know one way or the other now, won't we? We're not going to get you rested. We keep freaking arguing about it. So let's just shut up and take a nap. He rolls over on the ground, curls up, and starts snoring.
Okay, you should sleep in the spider's den.
No. I fell up by dark. Like, nope. You guys are gonna mess with me in my sleep. I just know it.
I grab out a pen and ink and just start drawing my kids' faces and fall asleep.
I take out a charcoal pencil and start etching on their skin.
Yep, that's what I kind of was doing.
I have black skin. It won't show up.
Alright,
Get
so
away from me.
long rest? Is that what you guys decide
Long
on?
rest, yes.
Yeah, I think we're taking a long rest.
Alright, so take a long rest. After that long rest, let's just see here in the sense of Dar, you'll be all better. Kit, roll me a D8 and add your constitution. Alright, you're all better. You're all better. Alright. And then, so, Torn, you're what level again?
5th.
So you're gonna get 2, the hit dice back, so you're still down 1. Kid, you're fine. Let me save that for last. You're gonna have, Zazarly, you have all your stuff back.
Zaz sleeps, I'm going to check out her neck while she's sleeping.
No, you
Not
won't.
that I have any healing. I just
You
wanna
will
look
leave
at
my
it.
neck alone, because I'm going to be more tempted to kill all of you.
You see it.
That's a great back. Dar, you'll have your 2 hit dice back. Erebus, you're all fine, you're all better.
Yeah.
Alright, Thorn will have all his inspiration and his spells back. However, Kit, you do not have your spells back.
Damn it.
Point proven.
You just spit all
You
over my
lost
sword.
You just can't. You prayed, but you just can't remember how
How to pray.
how to get the grants of nature. You just don't feel one with nature right now at all. You're confused. You just can't remember how to commune with nature.
Oh, I guess let's do another 8 hours. Maybe they'll come back.
Oh, that's true.
But do I get my other the
Change, yes.
gift I get?
Yep, you get that. Yep, your change shifts back. However, you just cannot understand how to commune with nature right now.
You can bang this kid? Do we know this?
I'm not one with nature.
Okay. Me neither.
As I sit up and I notice a drill puddle on the floor that's eating away at the stone. That's it. I drill acid.
Hey, Torrin, grab that fish in there.
What?
Leave him alone.
I use mage
Oh, and the max duration for my shift is 2 hours.
Sorry. I'm sorry, what was that, Erebus?
I use mage hand and pull that fish out of the pool.
Okay. Just what, at the end of the long rest here?
Yeah, sure. I'll wait till everyone wakes up. Maybe it swallowed something.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so yeah, so as you were rising, you would do the mage hand rising the crayfish up, which, you know, isn't that big of a deal. Sorry. As you're rising this up, all of a sudden this the water rises up with it as the crayfish is coming out of the water. So does the water itself, and comes out to attack. Let's say it looks like it's going to attack you. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
A 19 on the die. Good.
If only this was water.
A 19 on the die.
That bounced off the train.
Yeah, I
My
just
guy
rolled.
bounced off the train.
That's an automatic one. Bill's new roll.
What?
Die hit the ground. It's the smallest number it can be.
It didn't hit the ground. I caught it.
All right, rolling it. Very nice.
I caught it before it hit the bed. It landed in my elbow.
I'm a 21.
Anybody above a 20?
Torn.
Alright.
20 in flames or a destroying Erebus.
Alright.
Always. Almost.
Alright, 16 to 20.
I have 16.
Alright, so
That's our Erebus kid.
so Dara's what? 20. Alright. Erebus is what?
18.
18. What is Kit?
16. I
Zazriel?
rolled better.
I'm a 9. I'm still asleep.
And what is Thorn?
Best so far today, 13.
Woo! Look at that.
Yeah, I would not have done that while you were sleeping. Get your ass up.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I rolled a 50-50 percentile. I'm still asleep.
All right, Alex.
I fell off the road.
He's in Xanathar's guide. That's what he's doing.
Nice.
Alright. Torn, you are up. So this foul water,
Because he doesn't have a shield out, he'll just pull out his axe.
waterless kind of this face of this creature is.
Wait, can I pull out my
Weird.
axe and my shield?
Huh?
Can I pull out my axe, shield, and attack twice?
Well, no, you cannot pull out your axe and shield. You
No.
need
Pull out your axe.
Standard action to pull out your shield.
Okay, pull out my axe. //.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it isn't a heavy weapon. I was about to power up on this. First attack. 11 isn't hitting.
No, 11 does not hit.
But 22 is gonna hit.
No, it doesn't. So, how much damage do you do?
What is 11 points.
11 points. What are you using, by the way? Just one.
My magical battle axe.
Okay, alright. So, yep, you strike into it. Looks at you. Yeah, some of the water just kind of flops off to the wall. Alright, nice. Alright, Dar, you are up. All right, so 15 hits.
Okay. And
Crawfish.
Is that the brain of the water monster?
I'm guessing.
yeah, that's a total of
Let's do this. I'm ready.
6 points of damage.
All right.
Then, as he does that, he drops the crossbow and he uses a move action to move towards the thing, pulling Gladys out as he goes.
All right. Is the crossbow magical or no?
No.
All right, thank you. All right, Erebus, you are up.
Alright, cool. I use a manipulate full second short sword, and I will take 2 swings at this thing.
All right.
And we have someone else engaged, right?
Yes.
Thorn's right there.
Yep, Torn and Dar.
Perfect. Oh, it's gonna miss. Alright, and second swing. That is gonna hit over 20.
Yes.
And, okay, wow, crazy damage though. And only 1 point though, 23 points.
23, nice.
And then I'll use my cunning action to disengage and move me back 10, please.
All right. You want to move back to... All right.
Lay yourself down here.
All right, this is the water weird's turn to attack. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going for Torn. All right. Tries to grab at Torn, but misses.
Okay, I repulse that.
All right.
Nice.
Sleeps out and he's already back to using him.
Ooh.
He misses.
It would have been killer damage though. Yeah, but I missed.
Use one of your maneuvers.
Yep, it was like I maxed out on the 10-sider.
It would have been really good if I hit.
If I had hit.
3 on the attack roll.
All right, Kit, you are up.
I take out a javelin and I aim at the crayfish.
All right.
Mr. Cray.
All right.
6 plus 6 is 12.
All right, so you hit the crayfish that's in the hand and knocks it out. Let's see here. Yep, and it falls on the ground in front of Dar. All right. Are you doing anything else?
Eat it. Eat it.
Eat.
I'm going to take a step or 2 back.
All right.
And turn into a cat to eat
You
the
want
crayfish.
to move her back behind, or not behind, but in front of Zazriel?
Maybe if you eat the crayfish, the spirit will come inside you and you can use it as a
I
weapon.
was already dead once.
All right, Thorn.
Oh, I thought it was Torn. I was like,
Thorn is up.
It's me. My turn. So
Thorn is
I look at the water thingy. You stupid water thingy. You're fat and you're ugly and your mom dresses you funny and the vicious mockery. I want to insult you.
All right.
If it can understand any language, if it can understand languages, or if it's intelligent, it has to make a wisdom save versus DC 15.
Body shaming the water.
I was thinking the same thing.
Get a life.
Natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Looks at you. You can't body shame me.
Fatso! Like only if it's
All right, you doing anything else? All right, Zazriel, you are up.
20,
Oh,
50.
you guys are just dealing with water. Oh, have fun. I'm just kidding. I'll shoot it for you guys.
I hope you roll a 1 for that. I hope you roll a 1 for that. Oh, he was
17 and
Yes.
max damage. Well, no, it's actually a 26 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's 12 points.
Okay, we split the one. Nope,
That's a 17 to hit
That hits.
that's unfair,
for
man. You got
9
way
points of
too much.
damage.
You were way too much plus, man. Like, that ain't fair. Like, I'm gonna get
Okay,
this.
nice. So 2 arrows.
And then I go upstairs.
All right, it's a new round. Torn, you are up.
Slash. Dab. Whip. Natural 20.
Sick dab,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, so you said dab.
5. Savage attack.
Please say he actually dabbed.
Yeah, I did. 6. 14 points.
All right, so 14. All right.
Second attack. Natural 20 again.
Are you kidding me? I'm serious.
Dab.
Okay, you're rolling my next attack for me.
I have bad luck when I roll for other people.
Not true.
12, and then I'm gonna action surge.
It's water.
Oh,
Dude,
great.
come on.
We just took a short
Actually,
rest.
no, I'm not gonna action surge. I'm gonna just use my extra attack from my crit because I crit. I don't use extra
Is
attack.
this a maneuver or is it special? What is
It's
this?
just a special ability.
That you can only use. How
That's
often
about-
can you use it?
I can use as many times as I want. And
Okay,
it's a
so
feat.
it's
It's a
not.
feat.
It's just
a feat.
feet. Okay. Okay.
So another attack.
Doesn't.
It's winning crits.
Go, Torn,
Okay.
take it out.
So 12 hit.
12. No, does not hit.
Do I want to take this thing out? Do I want to deprive him of his?
I don't want it. I'm up the staircase, man. We just took a long rest for no reason.
Yeah, then I won't do it.
All right.
But I just slash.
All right, Dar, you are up.
But you just see the two explosive hits.
I got all my toys. Gotta play with them all. You're up, Dar.
Oh, I could have took out with distracted.
Yeah. So reckless attack does not have to be raging to be used.
True.
So I can do reckless attack even if I don't rage. So since I'll probably get hit anyways, I will recklessly attack this thing.
All right.
From the self-fulfilling prophecy.
Right out that shit out again.
Alright, so at an 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Take it out.
Glasses.
Just wear them. I can tell you guys.
Okay, so then
You and Paul just can't do it, can you?
19 hits, and that's for 11 more points of damage.
All right. So how do you finish off this the water weird?
I would have beat it if I used this.
Spinning my Gladys on her side, I'm actually using the flat of the blade, so when I come at it, I'm actually taking chunks of it out, splashing the water out of it as I move through with the battle axe.
All right. Very nice. Yeah, and it just dissolves the water. This smelly, murky water just falls to the sides of this pool here, and you will discover inside the shell of this crayfish, there is a platinum key
Oh, I'll take that.
on a chain. And the key looks like it would unlock, of course it looks like it's a key like it would unlock something.
My heart.
I grab it.
And it's only worth 20 gold pieces, Thorn. That's what your heart's worth. So
Oh.
so it's worth 20. The chain and the key combined is worth 20 gold. So you guys can have that written down. But yes, there is a key.
Okay, pick up. Dab.
And I will put my hand out. Look at it.
All right, yeah. So that's kind of what you get from it. So
Do I have any sense of anything that we've seen that it might open based on
No.
the size of the key and the shape?
no.
Okay.
Nothing that you guys have ran across yet.
Hey, Gord, I know you like to grab everything. That belongs to Eric's stance. He's the one that picks locks, not you.
Yeah, true. All right.
I do too.
Oh, okay. Well, you've been here a while. I heard a step up for you.
So we'll end with this. Erebus opens the door up above, or even Zazriel, and there's this jade wall in front of you.
I shut the door.
In front of the door, and that's where we'll end for the night. There's this jade. There's a wall of jade in front of you as you open the door.
But you can't go anywhere. It's just blocked off.
We'll go into that a little bit more next session.
If
So.
I would have action surge, I would have had 6 attacks.
But then you wouldn't have had it for the
Then you
rest of the
wouldn't have
game.
action surge later when we need it.
Well, we actually fight somebody that actually matters.
No, everybody's
But
healed.
that's
Everybody's
a
up.
once in a lifetime
Oh, I
chance.
finally found a healing
But
song.
that's there.
Hey, you wanna do it?
Save it for next week,
Yeah. So why
and
don't you
our
wanna
viewers
go-
can hear it next week.
Action surge.
So with that, for those who are watching, thanks for watching. We will be back next Wednesday, 7:30 Central Time. Hopefully we will have Elle back, and maybe Valiant if he's not passing out drugs. So we will see if we have him. If you've made it this far to the end, hey, you better be hitting that subscribe button, that like button. Give us any comments, any characters you like or dislike. Zazriel.
Yeah, okay.
Any of that, just go ahead and put those comments on there. And
Remember,
remember,
it's cool to be a geek and I beat him to it.
pass it on, not beat him to it. So we will see you next Wednesday. Happy gaming.
Honest.